Hey, what is going on, Twintendo Nation? Hope you're having an awesome day. In about 2 weeks' time, we'll be able to play Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Rescue Team DX, but in the meantime, we've got a bit more new information to go over, including a new trailer and a new and improved gameplay mechanic that was shown off in some gameplay this week. So first of all, let's just start off with the trailer. This was a short one and we'd seen the majority of the footage before. However, there were some things I wanted to quickly mention before we move on to the new recruitment feature. So in the trailer, we can see our first look at Mount Blaze inside the dungeon. So we'd seen the outside in previous trailers, but this is our first look that I can remember at the dungeon itself, and it looks perfect to me. I feel like this new art style works really well on this dungeon, and with it being one of my favourites from the original games, and possibly one of the most iconic dungeons from Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Blue and Red Rescue Team, I'm just really glad to see it looking so good. So next up, we get to see the rescue team battling Team Meanies at Sinister Woods, and this for me is the best the game has looked. The new art style is on full display here, and I absolutely love it. Like a lot of people, the new art style took me by surprise at first, and it has taken a bit of time to get used to, but I'm fully behind it now if dungeons and boss battles are going to look this good. So yeah, I can't wait to see what other boss battles are going to look like. Now after that, we get our first look at ranking up in the games. After talking to Swinub at the Pelipper post office, we see the rank go up from Platinum to Diamond with a nice new animation. And finally, the trailer closes on a few new cutscene snippets, with a few new ones including Skarmory, Charizard, and one of you and your partner in the snow, which looks fantastic. This for me is one of the standout parts of the trailer, and I'm just really looking forward to see how they've kind of reimagined this game. We've seen a lot of new snippets of like legendary battles we've seen in previous trailers like Groudon and Regirock. They gave like new animations and cutscenes to them, and yeah, this is another look and another preview of what's to come, and it looks fantastic. So next, we're going to talk about this brand new recruitment method as shown in the gameplay video by GameXplain. So for a bit of backstory about recruiting Pokemon in the original Rescue Team games, you'd have to buy friend areas from Wigglytuff at Pokemon Square. Once these friend areas were purchased, Pokemon that could inhabit those areas had the chance to ask you to let them join you if you defeated them in a dungeon. However, there are quite a few differences now. Besides the name change from friend areas to rescue camps, Pokemon can now join your team even if you don't have their rescue camp. So if you go into the summary of Pokemon, and you can see it here on screen, basically it will say what rescue camp belongs to that Pokemon, and if you don't have it, it will appear red. So at the moment we're unsure if, for example, you finish a dungeon and you have recruited a Pokemon but you don't have their rescue camp, will they, you know, if you buy this rescue camp later, will they join it, or will they just leave your party for good? We're unsure of that at the moment. However, there is a brand new feature that, you know, takes advantage of recruiting Pokemon even if you don't have their rescue camp. So this is because you can now summon Wigglytuff to the dungeon from Pokemon Square using an item called the Wigglytuff Orb. So this orb allows you to talk to Wigglytuff and purchase new rescue camps. And yeah, this is also a good new mechanic because, for example, if you're worried you have a lot of gold on you and you think you might get defeated in the dungeon and lose it, so for example you've run out of Reviver Seeds but you have a lot of gold, just summon Wigglytuff and buy rescue camps with that gold instead. I know a lot of people have mentioned that this remake will be much easier than the originals, and I'm sure that will be the case in some parts, but for me this is a feature I can definitely get behind, as I thought recruiting Pokemon in the original games could be a bit tricky at times. So yeah, we can recruit Pokemon in any dungeon as long as they want to join us. Obviously there's going to be, you know, certain Pokemon will have better chances to join us than others, but for now you don't need their rescue camp as long as you buy it in the dungeon. And I'm assuming once you do exit a dungeon and you don't have that rescue camp, that Pokemon will disappear. That's just from like what I'd assume would happen. I don't see why they'd join you later, but yeah, it's very interesting. I kind of, like I said, I like this new mechanic because recruiting in the past has been a little bit tricky. So guys, let me know in the comments, what do you think of this recruitment change? Do you think it's good that you can recruit, you know, any Pokemon at any time? But of course you will have to buy that rescue camp inside the dungeon. But anyway guys, that's it for today's video. That's everything I could find in the new trailer, and of course this new little feature that was floating around the internet. If you did enjoy this video and you're looking forward to Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Rescue Team DX, make sure to hit the like button down below, and if you want to stay up to date with everything Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, you're in the right place. Make sure to hit the subscribe button down below to become a part of the Twintendo Nation. Anyway guys, thank you so much for watching. Hope you have an awesome day, and I will see you on the next video. Peace!